What financial documents you will need to get financial aid at American universities. Hey guys, this is Study America YouTube channel. My name is Maria Gurjeva, I'm the founder of Study America, and we help international students from all over the world get accepted to top US universities. For more than 12 years, my team and I help international students get to the universities of their dreams. So in this video, let's talk about the documents that you will definitely need to prepare in order to get financial aid and dive a little bit deeper into the details of how the need-based financial aid at American universities works. Let's go. Well, first things first, when you choose universities, you need to know your budget and of course check out if the university does provide financial aid. Because not all of them do, and not all of them provide financial aid for international students specifically. But a lot of them do provide financial aid, and you can look up all that information online and actually get to know what kind of financial aid they have, what is the average financial aid package for an international student, and how many students do get financial aid at this university. And so what are your chances, more or less, of getting the amount of financial aid that will be satisfying for you and will allow you to study at that college. In the United States, private colleges do provide financial aid. Public universities normally do not provide financial aid for international students. But public universities are much cheaper than private universities, about half cheaper. And they are very generous a lot of the times, and they have a lot of financial aid to provide, including international students. Another thing after you're done with your homework is of course to take a note of the deadlines, and you need to know your deadlines, not only your application deadlines, but also your financial aid deadlines. And especially pay attention to priority deadlines, because sometimes in order to be considered for certain scholarships and certain financial aid, you need to apply earlier than the regular deadline. And during your homework, you definitely need to take a note of it. It's a very good idea to have a table where you put all those deadlines and you keep track of them. In order to apply for need-based financial aid, and need-based means that you do not have enough money to pay for education, you need to file a CSS profile where you fill all the information necessary about your income of the family, about expenses of your family, about the assets, and all of that. Other than CSS profile, you also need to provide supporting documents, and the supporting documents normally include your income statement or the income statement of your parents, the salary statement that is signed by the employer, or you can provide tax returns. Not always you need to provide tax returns, but if you do have the tax returns, then you're expected to provide them as well. You also need to provide a bank statement that shows the balance, the current balance on the bank account, so to show the savings, to show that you don't have too much money out there to pay for the full cost of 4 years of attendance, and that the information on the bank statement actually matches what you wrote in the CSS profile. Sometimes the universities would also ask you for certification of finances. This is done separately from the CSS profile, and normally the universities would let you know that they want this form, and then you will send it separately, maybe through email, or you will upload it on the university website. And this is a form that proves that you have sufficient funds to cover the cost of attendance. And if you don't, then you provide how much you have and what part of the cost of attendance you can cover. So this is a proof of how much money you have to cover the cost of attendance. A lot of universities would ask you this form if they do not provide financial aid before they make the decision, because they don't want to waste their decision on somebody who cannot afford it. So they might first ask you if you can afford this, and then they will start deciding if they want you or not in their college. This is a story mostly about the universities that do not have financial aid for international students. They want to know that you can afford it before they make their decision. The universities that do provide financial aid for international students normally do not ask for this form. But this form exists and you might come across it at some point. So these were the documents to support your application for financial aid, for need-based financial aid. And if your dream is to apply and get accepted to a top US university and get full financial aid, definitely check out my free masterclass where I talk about all the steps necessary to take in order to get to a university of your dream and in order to get a full scholarship out there. And by the end of this masterclass, you will have the full strategy of how to apply to a US university and the full clarity in your mind about the process. I'll answer the questions that you have and we'll have a lot of fun. So definitely do not miss my free masterclass. This is a great opportunity if this is your dream. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please share your comments, what you think, what are your thoughts, and what other topics you would like me to describe more. And definitely subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of very useful videos about applying to the United States. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my free masterclass and in the next videos. Bye bye!